Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Last Caretaker, and today it is finally done. I have made all of the babies and I have completed all of the committees. Almost all of them. These two have to still go to space. So, before I show you all of the stats, let me tell you one thing. Even after I cleaned out almost 95% of, let's say, the whole map, the only place that I refused to go is underground caves, because I hate those caves. No, nobody can take me there. But look, the things that I have left over so far were logic. I did not use any Porcine vocal interface, and I'd not use any of those. I still have a lot of nutrition, a lot of things about logic, and adaptability is not that useful. And then yeah, a lot of like the same thing goes on here. Then empathy, communication is not that much needed too, because you get a lot of, let's say, books, like ashen books to be exact. If you use the ashen books for your third level or tier 3 councils, you're not gonna need a lot of these memories, so feel free to use the legendary ones that you actually receive from the maze, so you don't have to actually suffer all of this. And don't worry about the Peko. Yeah, use the Peko athletics as well, because you will get about like I think 10-15 extra of almost each of them. You only need one of each, so just grab one of each and put them next to your Peko terminal in the ship and use the rest of them for making babies. Don't be shy about this. Like, I was very shy about using these Peko thingies, but then I actually left them as well. And as you can see, like, cameras, you will still have a lot of them. Empathy is very much needed. You're gonna need every single bear, I don't know, T-Rex, anything that's out there, all of the plushies. And maybe if you don't have or want to use the plushies for the higher tier, you can use the Porcine vocal interface. The only reason why I have not used most of these is because these were added in a late patch. So I actually already sent most of the council members that needed communication, creativity, empathy, so I did not need these that much. But anyways, aside from that, let's go and check out the stats for every single one of these fellas out here. Okay, this one was taken, and if you don't want, like, to do this, I have another video called the masterclass for making human seeds. You can watch that one too. That one does not have that many spoilers about the stats, but this is just the stats you need for every single human out there. So, starting from visual technician, as you can see, life expectancy, creativity, empathy, 5-3. Yeah, this guy is not that biggie. Yeah, and don't worry. Watch the masterclass video. You're gonna learn how to actually manage this, but these are the numbers that you need for them. Yeah, just meet these in the requirements, or just take a screenshot. I'll not like go through them really fast, so you can actually take your time. So then we have the system engineer, as you can see, strength, logic, focus, discipline. Then the cultural archivist, we have 140 years of life expectancy, creativity, empathy, communication. Field research scientist, we have intellect, wisdom, logic, patience, and don't forget to like the video if you have stayed this much, and subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. And we have the station protector. These are higher tiers, so the stuff that they require actually gets higher here. Then we have the mission seeker. This guy is a little bit, let's say, tier 2 to tier 3-ish. Then the sustenance arctic. This guy is really high-end. Yeah, with this amount of patience, I don't know, man. Like, that's too much patience for any kind of human. And 180 years, what are you trying to sustain? The whole human race? And the Frontier Explorer is the, let's say, a tier 3-ish. He's not that hard to make. Yeah, because adaptability is plenty. And then we have the Biosphere Director. We have 190, 120, 40 patience, creativity, and leadership. Then we got the Resource Director. Resource Director was actually one of the easy ones to make. Yeah, because discipline, I had a lot of things that gave discipline. But later, after I made most of them, yeah, discipline, you don't get that many items that have it aside from like some of the extra big items. And the settlement governor, this guy is a tier 2 guy, but he has the, let's say, higher tiers as well. You're gonna see them like in like kernel of humanity is like his bigger senpai, let's say. Theoretical scientist, we have this, he is tier 2 towards tier 3 a little bit. Then we have quantum physicist. Yeah, this guy is definitely tier 3. Yeah, this one was one of the higher end, let's say, humans that you had to make. Station quartermaster, yeah, very easy. His name is much bigger than what stats he needs. And the sculpture is tier 1 actually to tier 2, let's say mid tier in general. Kernel of humanity, this guy is like a biggie. As I said a couple of minutes ago, their maintenance engineer is here. This guy is a meh. Door jammer is also a meh guy. Yeah, only a lot of strength. And don't worry, like, by the way, you can get these with very small items, but do not put items that have big other stats just because you needed the discipline, because that will turn him into a maintenance engineer or something else. And then we have logistic high command. This guy is definitely a tier 3. Then we have a station roamer. He's a small fella. Yeah, this guy just goes around the station. Like, he's a bottom feeder of the sky, let's say, thing. Star Child, you do not need to give him anything. You just need to put the, let's say, golden standard in any kind of, let's say, baby. The job does not matter. He will become a Star Child anyway. It's an occupation of its own. Then nutrition handler, this guy is easy. Then we have guardian of humanity. This guy is a tier 3, so you can use the ashen books for it. You can actually use two, actually one ashen book plus 20 focus, and then just feed him a lot of, let's say, genesis. Then we have quantum engineer. This guy is 2 to tier 3. Then we have the star analyzer here. That this guy actually did not make sense, because why does a star analyzer need the strength? Like, he's more of a scientist guy. Like, he needs more of intellect, I guess. Room supervisor, he needs life expectancy, leadership, empathy, and communication. Tier 1, very easy to make. Professor was a mid-tier guy. Yeah, communication, wisdom, patience. You actually get a lot of these stats, so he's easy to make as long as you give him the stats that he needs. Teacher is the lower level of the same professor. They are the same category, so communication, wisdom, patience. Be careful. Do not put too much over, let's say, stats for him, because even if you go a little bit higher, for example, strength on this guy or intellect on this guy, you're gonna get something else. So be very careful about lower levels. If you're like towards the ends of the game, making the lower levels is actually a little bit harder than the end, let's say, people. And then we have the health assistant, is 5543. Then we have the neural architect. This guy is a tier 3 guy. Then neuro specialist. Weight, yeah, this guy was a weird one. Yeah, this guy was a weird one. Like 120 kilogram of weight. Like, you can literally just feed him fat. Then there's doctor. This guy, again, you can use a lot of fat. And let me tell you one thing, by the way, as we are like at the towards the end of the video. Feeding, like, the nutrition that you're gonna need the most is ultimate genesis. Yeah, ultimate genesis and strength is the items that you're gonna need most. Let's say, so make a lot of those. Do not use your mitochondriac thingy for other things that much. Then we have energy engineer, he's a tier 2. Then we have manual holder, this guy, I don't know, this one was a weird one as well. Then we have basic supplier, bottom feeder, not much, just feed him like 4 or 5 genesis and you can just make the other one. Guard is a good one, but a lot of strength is needed for this one. You're gonna need to feed him at least like 6 middle tiers or 10 middle tier items. Yeah, 10 middle tier items actually for strength. That's 12 and 8 on the stats. Then we have the lab technician, intellect, wisdom, logic, patience. Growth specialist is like this, and existential chancellor is like this. This guy was easy to make if you have like ashen books, but I would suggest using let's say Peko thingies for this guy, because yeah, the ashen books actually give you 100 of each stat, so you can get over the patience and actually mess it up and make like completely like station quartermaster most of the time. Then we have the distributor, not the quartermaster, the other one. I don't remember. Like he's one of the logistic guys. And then we have the existential expressionist. And this guy was a painful process as well, because when I actually made this guy, I did not have the porky thingies. Yeah, the legendaries that we get from the piggy bank. Yeah, a piggy bank. Oh god, that is so cruel to call that place. They literally tortured animals for baby experiments. But anyways, these are all of the stats that you need for each and every single one of them. And well, if you did not want to, if you want to just finish your council, right now you have in the game you have more than enough. And for the people who have already used a lot of their memories and messed up babies, you have two options. You either wait for the next patch and see if they will actually allow us to make memories ourselves, or just reset your game. Yeah, just reset your game. Yeah, just bite the bullet. Or wait for the version 1 to release and play the game again from the very beginning. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for the likes, thanks for the subs, memberships, supers, and everything else, and all of your fantastic support and hypes also. If it's not I hope you're still my babies, and if it's daytime, I hope, well, you have finished your councils. And, well, after, okay, I'm lucky he did not drop down. After you're done actually making all of your councils, there will not be that much to do in the game, so don't rush it. You still have a lot of time. See you in the next video, fellas. See you in the next video.